company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Today, we're going to be in the other room. We're not going to be in here. This is the dedicated theater room, so we're not going to be in here. I'm in here because I want to get my center curtains done. And I think I want to have to put some kind of support rod, if I get one long enough, to fit in the middle because, sorry about that, because the rod is, I got a really long rod here. I had to put an extension into it. I think it's dropping a little bit in the middle. So because it's dropping a little bit in the middle, it's giving a bit of a U look to it. So I got to come in and put something there to fix that. So yeah, before I put the curtains in, I gotta figure out if I put something there. If I put the bottom, it shouldn't affect the whole trim going across. Whew, man, this is gonna be interesting. So what I'm looking at right now is, we're gonna go in the other room in a few minutes. I'm buying the piece for this area right here, but I need to bring the screen down some so we have enough to adjust for the fabric. That's what I need. All right, I'll figure that out later on. So let's go over to the other room. I'm trying to figure that out. I'll get it figured out today, because I got to get that done today, because I have to order the fabric for that part right there. All right, let's go over into the other section, the other room. Get my stand. I need this air conditioner. I think I'm gonna do with this air conditioner. Well, I'm gonna install the air conditioner. I don't want it in here because I don't want it blocking my window light. So I think I'm gonna stick it in the hallway. I'll install it in the hallway today, because I gotta get that thing out of the hallway right now. I can't move stuff back and forth. All right, so this right here is a screen that I painted directly to the wall in no time at all. I will go in and I will put in the video of me painting the screen in. All right, so first things first, fire stick. We need a fire stick, so I'll be back. Fire stick, fire stick. All right, got a fire stick. Fire stick, fire stick. I don't know, fire sticks have been out, for quite a long time. I think fire sticks might have been out when we were doing digital crystal screen, I'm pretty sure. So we're using the Christie. Oh, that's it down for a minute. Yeah, I think that's it down for a minute. I'm using my Christie LW405. Oh, mine is down. Oh man. Hey, what's up, Mr. Taco? Just passing by. You coming in? Are you coming in today? Or no shenanigans today, okay? No shenanigans. I don't mind being in here. But no shenanigans. That's Taco. Coming in and chilling. Hey, Mr. Taco. Alright, so this is the 39 Black Widow technology. If you saw the demonstration painting this onto my wall, I had somebody, and I find it interesting how people try to figure out how it's made. Sorry, you're gonna have to go through a ton of testing. This product right here was not made and just painted to a wall. This came with a ton of testing behind it. So yeah, you're gonna have to pass a lot of testing for anybody who basically have faith in your product. Because again, you're gonna have to get those white levels to pop, and they have to be done in a fully lit environment, maxed out environment. All right, so let's throw some videos up. So this was directly painted to the wall. See the reds, all different colors pop, and we're using this on my Christie projector, 720p. That cost me $109. That's it. That's all it cost me. And as you can see, fully lit environment, and the fire sticks are asking for detection of the remote controls that are right on top of my counter right over here, which I don't understand how it can detect them, but apparently it can't. All right, so let's go in and let's go to ourselves a video. So for those of you who have been asking me about painting this to the wall, yes you can. You can paint it to just about any surface you want. The only time you have to prime, unless you're using, if you're using a fabric. Fabric is required to be primed, as I said before. With fabric, you're going to have some areas that are going to be uneven and some are going to be even. So you want to make sure that when you prime the surface, that you want to have an even coat. So that's why we require for you to basically paint or prime the surface. It doesn't really make a difference. You don't have to use primer if you don't want to. You can use just about anything you want. You just have to make sure the surface absorbs as much as possible. And again, this is on a 720p projector. There is no calibrating. We're not in the dark. I'll show you real quick. I'll back up and show you the environment. So we can see we have the light over top, of course, and we have our window lights pushing in. As a matter of fact, let me make sure my curtains are pushed all the way over, because I like my curtains to be way over and more air in here too. There we go. Now, like I said, I've had people have discussions and argue and say, well, you know, he's using a 4,000 lumen projector. Let me explain something to you. We have a dedicated theater room. In the next room, we have a 5,000 lumen projector in there. And as I stated yesterday, and I'll state over and over again, that even at 4,000, 5,000 lumens, a gray screen can't pick up in this environment. Neither can a white screen. So, and if I had a gray screen here, I should bring one in, to show you that it can't pick up in here. Too much light. And then being introduced to even more light from the projector, or lumen count, fades out even faster. So this is how your screen is supposed to react. Alexis, what time is it?
The time is 7:28 a.m.
It's 7:28 a.m. And I'm sitting here, windows open, on a $109 projector in 720p with a screen painted directly to my wall. Let's get some pretty colors. I like them pretty colors on here too. Do a little abstract art. And as I said before, all our technology is tested in the max out zone. That is an area that we have downstairs in the basement that has a tremendous amount of light hitting the screens. As a matter of fact, true story, someone actually thought that the gunmetal that we developed on the 39 was a gray, kind of a mid-gray, and was sadly mistaken that the gunmetals are actually much, much darker, because the lighting we had downstairs in the basement is so extreme that screens have they actually will appear lighter than what they are. but they're actually quite dark. So that's how much light the screens are introduced downstairs. Hey. You want to be pet, you want to bite me. You want to pet, you want to bite me. You want to be pet, you want to bite me. You don't know what you want to do. Watch out, don't hit the sand, Taco. Alright. Let's go over to, oh, this one live. These are live demonstrations right here. Okay. Let's see what's ahead on here. Oh, she just went out. Like I said, $109 projector. The most that Christie would cost you is under $300. You can get them for $250. You can get them for $139. It depends on what merchant you get them from. But I wouldn't pay more than $300 for them. Anything under $300 is perfect. Let me show you the angle gain. I get that from customers from time to time about the angle gain of the technology. Yes, you can see the screen on 190-degree viewing angle with the lights and the windows open. And again, like I said, $109 for my projector. The reason why people go out and they spend a lot of money for a very expensive projector is to make up for the screen. If the screen is having a difficult time pulling contrast, they will buy a projector with a really high contrast ratio. If the screen's having issues with colors, they will try to calibrate the projector and try to find something with a huge amount of color capability. And this is going to cost you money. It's not going to be cheap. Can't go out and buy a 720p projector and use it on the screen paints because you're going to have issues. And those screens are going to basically wash out. Well, heck, you can't use 720p's. You can't even use 1080p's on them. Because we did a demonstration in here. We did a demonstration in here where we had the multi-screen setup. And we had 4 different projectors running in this room on this wall of a multi-setup. And we had gray paint on each one of those screens. And each time we did a color change out, every last one of them failed. This is why when we give out challenges, they're never met. 1 year challenge, swap the projector out for a 720p for 1 year. No, they can't do that. They have to depend on that projector in order to get that somewhat picture. And that somewhat picture isn't good enough because it cannot be in fully lit environments. They can't have real window light making contact with the screen. And they have to choose certain videos in order to make the product look somewhat good. We can choose anything we want. I did this demonstration over there in the dedicated theater room. Now we have it over here. And I can also bounce this off my ceiling with the ceiling light on, which I'm gonna do that demonstration today also too. Anytime somebody starts discussing ambient light in an environment, I go right downstairs and I go turn my projector on, my screen on my ceiling. Now you see how jet black the background looks? A gray screen could never pick that up. Let's go back a little bit on that one real quick. See how black that is? Gray screen cannot pick that up. Now, again, as I explained before, when I get this from time to time, is the technology going to come up too dark? If it comes up too dark, you wouldn't be to see that at all, period. You wouldn't be to see any of the detail, the white bolt, none of that. That would be unwatchable. Now, we've done this demonstration with the Network Gray 773 and black paint at the same time on colors, just to show you that look. One's gonna, black paint can't see white levels, too much contrast, and the gray paint sees too much of a white level, not enough contrast. But you see how black that looks? That's how that's supposed to look. It's supposed to be jet black. Now we all know that the latest technology on the market is black OLED technology. How could a gray screen ever say, well, this is OLED? No, 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 no. I wouldn't even say that about the gunmetal technology. That stuff is really dark. So this is how a gray screen reacts in our environment. As I said before, you'll notice that when you look at my environment, see how the floor is well lit? You can even see some trash there. See how well lit the floor is? See how lit the environment is? See, we have nothing blocking the windows, no bookcases, none of that stuff. We don't have any awnings, no half shades, nothing. Nice, bright, well lit environment. And my screen's 94 inches, which I did the measurements this morning because I needed proper measurements. So well lit area, no dark shadows, as you see, because I see a lot of dark shadows, none of that. This is why they can't have too much light in the environment when they have a gray screen, because again, the everyday lighting in the environment will wash the screen out. Why do you think, as I said before, when people say, oh, but that theory is not true? Oh yeah, it is true. Because again, anytime we try to order a product, and we've been through that, the shenanigans, they will try to change it out for something else. And then go back and say, no, lighter screens are better. No, they're not. Lighter screens are outdated. That's what they are. That's why they're nowhere near OLED black technology, because again, a gray screen can't be black. But this is what you're getting. Number one, can't see the background. And number two, the image is all washed out and faded. And mind you, our projector is 4,000 lumens. As I said before, venue projectors don't work on gray screens. And they're not ambient light projection. They're definitely not. Now, I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's go to red screen. Perfect example. Why you have to calibrate a gray screen. You have to. You have no choice. Because they can't see color. We did this in the dedicated theater room, and the dedicated theater room has hardly any light in there. But again, darker screens, the screens we have with a beautiful OLED look to it, basically pulls up a much richer and better color. Even the gunmetals we have downstairs that are really, really dark gunmetals. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
And even worse, white screens are even worse. Got customers who called us up about white projection screens. And I say, yeah, I bought this projector and it's such and so, not going to help. Again, any light you introduce to a white screen, especially in a well-lit environment, is not going to do well. As you can see, that's how much color you're losing from your projector. So quite frankly, you're only getting like half your projector's capability, probably less than that. Green screen. We're going to go to the basic colors. Yellow screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
There you go. So how do you get an OLED like projection screen? Well, with our technology. This right here we have on the wall, producing the amazing colors, is, what's one time this one a day, is our Advanced Ambient Light Projection 39 Extreme Black Widow. This is one of the darkest screen paints we have developed. It has an amazing heightener technology, which allows the screen to pick up beautiful, beautiful contrast levels, amazing colors, and outstanding white levels. Skyworth food demonstration. I literally forgot that fast. I was like, what the heck is that video name? Skyworth food demonstration.
Get that from YouTube.
Let's go with this one. Now, for those of you who are thinking about making black screen paint products, understand that I'm not discouraging you. Hey, knock yourself out. Wish you the best of luck. But you're going to have to do a lot more than just take a screen, paint it to a wall, and say, voila, it works. No, you have to do something called black versus black test. You have any idea how difficult that test is? You're going to have to test your product against all different forms of black products. And not only that, you'll be using 4,000 lumen projectors, ultra short throw projectors, and 1,000 lumen projectors. And you have to be in a max out zone, which means you can't be up here. No. You got to be in the same environment we have downstairs, which meters don't register down there. And black screens have an extremely difficult time down there. That's why a lot of the demonstrations I've seen on black screen paints, I've noticed all dark environments. Not good enough. Not good enough. And then when you get done with that, then you're going to have to go against certified screens, which we do all day. When you go against that, you got to go against white screens, white projection screens, white paper, whatever you can find, white certified screens. And then you got to take it outside and drop it at 1,000 lumens at 13 feet back. So again, you have to go through all that testing. Not discouraging you, just tell you that don't make a product, stick it up on the wall and say, voila, it's done. Don't do that. Because if you're claiming to have black technology, we'll test it for you. If you don't want to test it, no calibrated, no high-end projector, none of that nonsense. I don't know who in their right mind would be using a 2 million to 1 contrast ratio on a projector on a black screen for testing. Why? Gray screen, maybe. No, gray screen, yes, definitely gray screen. Oh, we're definitely getting storms today. Thank you. I love it when it rains. I love it when it rains. Rainy weather. I love rainy weather. So as you can see, our technology produces amazing white levels. White levels are very important when it comes to black technology. You have to pick up different levels. As you see, the color of the fence, the colors of the walls, the doors, all the different colors, all that requires white light in order for it to come up that bright. Let's go take a look around. The customer asked me about this yesterday. I don't mind the questions. I love the questions. Say, hey, can your screen pull up if I turn to the side? Yes, it can. Yeah, I showed them demonstrations. The demonstrations I showed them on ultra short throw was the demonstrations in here on a 148-inch screen, which he was blown away. Like, wow, you get a screen that big? I said, yes. With our technology, you can go up to 140, 150 inches because your screen's not to deteriorate. Now, if somebody says, well, you could do the same thing with the gray screen. No, not so. Gray screen, as I said before, this is 94 inches. If I stick a gray screen on here, it can't even pick up the color red. Now imagine it with the screen's 94. So we have light hitting the screen, but at 94 inches, it's not picking up. And the next room, we're at 135. We could be in the dark in there, and a gray screen still won't pick up in there at 5,000 lumens. So imagine if we do the screen at 148. The bigger the screen, the more light it's going to have to take in. Literally, when you have a 148, 150, it's nearly the size of a wall. So your screen's going to be absorbing all the light in that environment. And that means your screen's going to wash out even faster. And if you try to go with the 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000, any other projector, your screen's going to wash out. Because again, like I said, you got a screen already is having a difficult time maintaining in a fully lit environment. Then you're going to introduce it to an extra 4,000, 5,000, or 3,000 lumens, and it's going to wash out even faster. So no, you can't get a 148 inch. You can get a 148 inch out of a gray screen, but the picture quality is going to look absolutely awful. And again, not being ambient light rejection technology, that is a huge strike against it. Just about everything is claiming to be ambient light rejection because that's what customers are looking for. So there's our white levels on the black technology. Ooh, man, the wind is good. This is better than air conditioner. You ever get that nice cool breeze that blows through your window when a thunderstorm is about to pick up? That is perfect, perfect air conditioning. I swear. This is amazing how God, this is God's natural general cool air pushing through the house. Man, I gotta open the rest of my windows and get some of this. I tell you, somebody told me that I had to live on top of this mountain somewhere. You ever seen them on YouTube? You gotta live on top of this mountain and you can't have no Wi-Fi or whatever, but you get this cool breeze all day long. I'm good. I'm good. Wow, this is amazing. This is way better than air conditioning. I don't even like air conditioning. I don't like the fact that it's chemicals. I told you when I watch videos and I'm not paying attention to the screen because we don't have to. Technology is designed to do its own job, so I don't have to be there to monitor it to make sure no contrast levels come up because the screen might fade or this might happen. No, we're good. I can go downstairs and have a bowl of cereal. You guys can watch. This is good air, man. This is best. I gotta sit down for this. This is good air. Oh, man. I tell you, I can tell the difference. When you live next to a golf course with all these trees, the oxygen level is fantastic. God knew exactly where to put me at. The air out here is so sweet, so clean. I used to live in an area near an industrial park. Good gracious. Everybody had some kind of candles or some kind of in their house. I thought everybody in the area smoked something, but no, it was the smell. You could smell it when you get up. Literally smell like you're waking up to a tire fire. It was horrible. Oh, man, the air is beautiful out here. Ooh. Stuff over here. Ah, yes. I need to open up my curtains downstairs. My windows downstairs. Air is good. Open up the windows in the house. Yeah, to get that air in. Air is nice and cool. I don't like to run AC through the house all the time. I really don't. And as I said before, painting this on your wall. Oh, too late. The rain's coming down. Let's put something on while I shut my windows. Let's see. LG snowboarding. Let's put that on.
Getting that from YouTube.
I gotta go shut my windows. Now I gotta shut them. Control. That's right, ain't it? Oh no. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, walk off. One. 4K OLED demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go play some contrast on this dark technology. Show you why we call it the OLED screen paint, OLED like screen paint. Because you're pulling a 100% contrast. Doesn't make a difference about your projector, really doesn't. I don't care if your projector has 100 to 1 contrast, 200 to 1, 1000 to 1, you will always pull a 100% contrast level, no matter what. I'm gonna get me a rain barrel, stick it outside, see how much water collects. I'm studying water filtration systems. So below, I will put the demonstration, how I painted the screen. Like I said, no time at all. Put tape up, the size screen you want. Some people just paint the entire wall. We had most customers just paint the entire wall. You do not need a gallon for that. By the way, we have people asking for gallons. We have it at 96. Guaranteed that's more than enough to paint an entire wall. And we did a 96, we're painting a 250-inch screen. That is a big screen. And it's a one-coat application, which you'll see when I post the demo below. I'm really excited. I can't wait. We do the gamer paint today. You've seen the containers for it. I told you I was going to go all out on the containers. The containers are going to be completely different. And we're going to have some free items, or actually one free item, but we're going to have a free item in there for you. You know, if you're a gamer, you're going to have gamer keychains in there for you. I want something different with this one. And it does come with LED lights. But I'm really excited about this paint. I was telling a couple of my friends, they're hardcore gamers. They were like, wait, you got something new coming out? I said, yeah, we got a gamer paint coming out. I showed them the containers and everything. They said, oh, keep me updated, keep me updated. These containers are beautiful. I love them. And it's going to be something that you can take out and put on top of your desk for decoration. It's going to be beautiful. We're not done with it yet. That's the first stage. We have a couple more stages to go with it. Now see that 100% black level? See how the colors pop? And again, like I said, people, we're not using a $500 projector. No $400, no $300, no $1,000, no $1,800, no $3,000. Our projector cost us $109. This is 720p we're playing. So we'll have customers say, you know, I don't want to spend a lot of money for a projector, you know, or maybe I have a 720p I'm still using. Yeah, no problem. You don't need to have 4K. You don't need to have 1080p if you don't want it. You have an option. I love how the background comes up saying OLED and it's just super jet black. The heck is he doing in there? Oh, he's upstairs. He's fighting with the door again. Again, my room. See what we got here for time. Okay, not too bad. And one thing they don't point out to you when you're watching these demonstrations where gray screens are trying to display OLED demonstrations, you see that background? That background is supposed to be jet black. Because these demonstrations were made for a TV, not a projection screen. So that's why gray screens don't pick up on them all that well. See that background? See how dark that background's supposed to be? Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. But you see I'm not doing a lot of these demonstrations in the dark to try to cover up that the screen can't pick up the black background. That's why they're designed, you're supposed to do these in a fully lit environment. We do these in max out zones downstairs. Let me see. I gotta go into my Steam account and I gotta basically download a game. I wish I could get these Christie projectors for a palette. I would love to get them as a palette. So that way I can basically do packages. This is a fantastic projector to get. It's not going to cost you a lot of money. And people will bypass these projectors thinking, oh, it's 720p. I don't want it. It's discontinued in 2012. I don't want it. It has a 2000 to 1 contrast ratio. I don't want it. You have no idea what you just passed up. Now, with any other screen, no, it's not going to look that well. With our technology and that projector, it looks flawless. And you're not really paying any money. I think we have their lowest kit paints up to a 120-inch screen. I think it's 131 or 100. No, sorry, 232. That's what it is. But no one's been buying. They haven't been buying those. They've been buying the 48s and they've been buying the 96. I guess they paint the entire wall, so that's what they've been doing. Haven't got any sales yet for the 24 ounces. Just mainly 32s, 48s, and 96. They've been buying the big one. They've been painting the entire wall. I would too. I did it over here. I painted my entire wall. Because you don't have to use the whole entire wall. You can adjust any screen you want on there. You can do 235.1 because the screen is jet black. So you can do 235.1. You can do 16:10, 16:9. There's actually, I think there's a 15:9. I think I said my NEC has that weird setting. I have no idea what it's for. I'm over here messing around on the other screen. Now this screen you're seeing going off on the side right here, this is the $130 ultra short throw projector I'm using. Now, like I said, the screen paint we have over here, both of them. This is a Titan on this side. This is actually 39s. The screen paint is very easy to use, very easy to paint. It's a one-coat application. I've had people ask, do you have to put anything to it to run it through a paint sprayer? No, you don't. You don't have to put anything to it. It's very thin, very fine. It'll go right through a paint sprayer, but yet you can paint this on your wall with an everyday roller and you won't streak your screen. There's no complicated instructions, no four-coat applications. You paint and you're done. That's it. I'll show you the demonstration of me actually painting the screen in. No time at all. Fast and easy. And you get excellent results right from the door. If I were to put a projector challenge on the my projector I'm using it here, who's going to match it? $109. Ultra short throw, I can bring my $60 ultra short throw projector. Yeah, I said 60 bucks. That's what I paid for it. That's exactly what I paid for it, $60. My NEC. I'm going to do this one as my last one. It's like watching the TV, people. Let's do this one. Don't even ask me how. I don't even know. I still don't know how this projector is able to do a 235.1. Don't know how. Just only that projector. I bought 5 of these. And this is the only one who has this option. Look how beautiful that looks. That is absolutely clean right there. Look how clean that is. Again, that's on our black technology right there. That's why I said, when you got people out there trying to falsify our products because they're in fear, yeah, you should be in fear. You really should be in fear for what this technology is designed to do. But as I said before, you know, take the time and purchase from us and see what kind of nightmare you'll bring into your house if you've been doing lies against our products. And you don't want to do that. And they don't want to do that. That's why I said we won't get any orders from them. Not ever. Not ever. We'll be developing all different kinds of technology, and then orders will never go through from those individuals because at the end of the day, they can't back up their products and they can't talk about ours because, well, I make a nice picture right there. They can't talk about our products because they've never tested our products, not ever. That is gorgeous. Look at that. So yeah, we have individuals out there who've tried to taint our product's name, but again, like I said, they can't back their products up, as we can see. You know, the trash day was a day, so you know where that product went to, right out in the trash. As I said before, we have no use for it. We wanted the product we ordered as we wanted, and we didn't get what we paid for. We got our money back, but we just turned around and basically threw the product in the trash because we wanted what we paid for, not something that somebody suggested what we should have or whatever. But again, like I said, it just shows at the end of the day that those who try to tarnish our name cannot back up their claims due to the fact that, again, no orders were ever placed. We're going to be going on 3 months already. And look at that. Look how clean that looks. That looks gorgeous. Now, you know my projectors cost me in this environment. Over here, we have $109, and over here, we have $130. That's it. The ultra short throw projector is displaying at 148 inches. Which, when I tell people they buy those Valve projectors or other projectors they buy, we're well past this already. But anyway, when they buy those Valve projectors and they say, I got the projector because I can do 150 inches. No, you're not doing 150 inches on that projector to begin with, because again, it's not going to be 150 inches because of the pixel shifting technology that's embedded into the projector. That's why. With our technology, you don't have to spend $3,300 or $3,900 or $3,100 for those ultra short throw projectors, because our screen paint allows a ultra short throw projector to be able to produce at 150 inches. Because again, a gray screen at this size would wash out. It washes out what we have over here. So how's it going to pick up over there? I'm going to let this video play out right here. This came gorgeous. I had to play this one back on TikTok. So the reason why my videos are so long, there's so much to show you. I can't just come on here and just show you one video, blah, we're done. No, there's so much you need to see. And this is what you need to be requesting. from people who develop screen paints. Yes, this is it? Don't you got any more? They can't show you anymore because the screens, they pick and choose the videos they want to display. And they'll keep it, and the only time they'll show you as many videos you want to see unless they're sitting in the dark. What do you do with all this lighting we have in here? $130, $109. That's it. That's all I paid for my setup. So when I got customers saying, well, I got an old Sharp in the back, I got an old BenQ in the back, 720p. Can I use it? Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, you can definitely use it. You're never going to come up there and say, oh, in order to use our screen paint, you have to use this particular kind of projector, blah, blah. No, 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 no. Look at the size of that Sharp on my screen at 148 inches. I'm trying to get enough room in here. I want to get both of these in here at the same time. And again, 720p, 720p. That nonsense of telling you that you need these high-end projectors started from certified companies that you would call in, and I guarantee you, I tested my theory and see if it's not true. Call into one of these certified companies and tell them that subscribe to the projector I got over there. So I got a Christie LW400. That's what I'm using. They're guaranteed they're going to advise you. If you're going to be using one of their screens, you got to go with a top-of-the-line 1080p, but most likely don't point you toward 4K. And I guarantee that projector is going to cost you around $3,000 or more. I guarantee you. With the additional $5,000 to $3,000 you're going to drop on the screen. I guarantee you. That's why when I watch those forum sites where they're doing those professional setups, I just sit there with a bag of popcorn. I just sit there and laugh. It's comedy to me because they go through all this to set the screen up. I just come in there, paint, hit it with a $109 projector, and boom, get this. That's it. And they're sitting up there in this dark environment trying to calibrate the lights and with the screen and calibrate the alignment of the screen and all this other nonsense. They're calibrating the projector and calibrating the sound and all this stuff just to be sitting in a dark environment. Wow. Now $8,000 in or $6,000 in, and you're in a dark environment. Are you kidding me? And I'm over here on this screen in 148, 94 and 148, my windows open, fully lit environment on projectors that cost me $139. Sorry, $239. Because we got $109 for this one, $239. That's it. That's all I paid. No calibrating, no realignment, none of that nonsense. Just pop in the place, we're done. We're finished, that's it. And I can sit there and watch with the lights on. I can do something that they can't do. I can do something that certified and gray screens can't do. I can look out my window. Y'all can't do that. Man, where are they going to cut that grass over there? That grass is getting horrendous, man. I mean, good gracious. They cut a path through it. That's basically about it for maintenance, but that's basically about it. That's probably where the raccoons are coming from. Like, I'm not complaining because I do like seeing raccoons on my porch. They're cool looking. They're rockets. Rocket raccoon. All right, people. Well, we're done here. We had some fun. Got a chance to see the Black Beauty or OLED LIKE projection screen paint. As you can see, it's nice and bright. The image is perfectly fine. Also showing you the Titan technology as a bonus. Put this back in here for the demonstration. Gosh, so it's good to have an air conditioner, not in the hallway. Man. So anyway, I got some phone calls to make and some things to take care of today. I don't think we have anything else we're going to be doing today. Let me see. We've done it in a dedicated theater room. Let's see. It depends on when the gamer paint. I'm doing the gamer paint tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow because when it comes to the day, I'm going to make it We'll show off what it looks like, and then we're going to do the paint on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really excited about the gamer paint. I cannot wait for it to get here. I started downloading some games on my whatchamacallit, in a big truck with the rest of my packages. Anyway, so yeah, I started downloading some games that I want to check out on my PC and some games on my console for this game. And of course, yeah, the game is designed around one game, literally. Can you put other games on it? Of course you can. But that's where the inspiration came from, one game. Oh, that's a trash man. I don't think I have to in my truck drop my stuff off. So I'm really excited about the new gamer paint. That's a trash truck? Yep. All right, cool. Got my trash out. All right. Let me see. We're going to be done here. That's the Apocalypse projector. And we're done here. There's a screen right there. Paint it onto the wall. Down that. Ah, I told you the same thing. And here, that's a projection screen on the floor. Those are the mats. And let me see, you were supposed to be off. These are the new containers. Oh, how I love them. We're not done yet with the artwork on them yet. I just want to show them off. I love these containers. So these are 43s. I don't know what size they're going to paint yet. So I have to do a test. I'm going to do a 150-inch screen downstairs and see what we get. We should be way over 150. 32 of our product can paint 150-inch. 48 does 180. So we do we say 170. It can do 180, we do 170. We want to make sure the customer has enough just in case. I don't know which sizes they're going to do yet, so we have to paint one in. But this right here, I love these containers. So we're not done with them yet. Like I said, still working on the containers. I told you I want something really special with these containers. And also too, we're going to add in a free gift with the gamer paint. Also, of course, LED lights. Definitely got to have LED lights. LED lights are a must. 2 rolls of LED lights will be perfect. But I'm loving this right here. I love these containers. Now, shipping them overseas, we're going to have 2 containers. One for overseas, one's for here in the U.S. U.S. doesn't have customs, so it's a little easier. See, if customs were to open one of these up and look at it, they were like, good gracious, what the freak is this? What bio symbols on it wouldn't go well for Mr. Bird. So we have to make one that is not so colorful, such as this one. We'll have one for overseas, and we'll have one basically for the U.S. So we're gonna have 2 of these containers designed. All right. Well, with that being said, oh man, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see how the new paint's gonna react. I already had the ingredients. The ingredients is boss. It is insane. So I can't wait. I got half of the ingredients here. We're just waiting for the half to get here. And we're going to basically, who am I kidding? I'm going to paint this thing down and do a demonstration of it. I got to see what it looks like. I can't wait till the next day. All right, with that being said, I got to go order me more containers because I said before, these containers take time to do. This isn't something I can slap a label on it. All this is done. I didn't buy it like this. I actually had to design it like that. And I do want bigger stickers over here, bigger bio symbol stickers. I like these. These are okay, but I want bigger ones. So if I go over to Amazon, Amazon has the ones you can buy like this. But the problem is it takes forever to get these because they have to fabricate these. But I went online and I got myself some sticker glossy paper. You make your own stickers and just basically just going into editing to up it, to brighten the colors up a little bit on how I want it. And then basically I can make my own stickers like I did with the Pac-Man screen. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I am finished for today. Well, actually, no, till the gamer paint gets here. And we'll go from there. All right, that'll be the last video for today. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.